Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful people. On the last video, yes, I said I had to go make me some coffee. And I didn't get a chance to end it saying longs for Shah, so I like to do that. And if you're wondering, yes, I'm wearing my big butterfly. It's like an ornament. No, it was not meant for the hair. But I am wearing it for my lupus. It doesn't have to be National Lupus Month to talk about lupus. And also, not to take anything away from it, but September is actually uh, National Global Pulmonary Fibrosis Month, in which I've been trying to speak on that a lot as well. So I will be coming back with some pulmonary fibrosis information in another video, but something laid on my heart to come back with this video, and I have some information for you guys. Well, for you ladies and gentlemen, let's say that, because we have all types of male, female with lupus. So I'm quite sure you've already seen my beautiful butterfly coffee mug, and I want to say that this may have came from the Dollar Tree, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, it was a gift, but I believe it came from the Dollar Tree, and they have the cutest glasses. But on the other hand, this was a gift. Like I said, a couple of years ago, I was asking for butterflies for my Christmas tree, and this is one of the ornaments that was sent to me, and I have a bunch of them laying around, so I just end up putting them on my floral arrangements inside my home, like different colors. But this one is more of the purple. So I showed you this book, I want to say a couple of days ago. It's one of my books that I write in, and it has writing that's been in here for a while. So I'm just going to go over some things with you all. This is a little in the way, but it's so cute. It represents what I'm going to talk about. Let's just seal it. All right. I wish I would have had on purple, but this is good enough. Okay, I'm going to talk about a few things that I have studied on, and this is my own writing that I have written in my book, and I've probably written this a couple years ago, and just I'll update some things. So it may be some things that in here that has not been updated. But we're going to start with, first I would like to say, not everyone that has lupus know intuit. It's true. And not everyone that's walking around thinking they have lupus may not have it either, because it's a lot of misdiagnosed cases. And it's a lot of people walking around with lupus and have no idea. So we're going to start with reading this, and you can enjoy the butterflies while I read. What is lupus? Lupus is a disorder. I'm sorry, we're going to start that over. What is lupus? Lupus is a lifelong disorder of the immune system. The immune system causes attack lupus is a lifelong disorder of the immune system. That's what I get for trying to read with my glasses off. The immune cells attack the body's own healthy tissues. I'm going to say that again. The immune cells attacks the body's own healthy tissues. So our immune cells are fighting against our own healthy tissues. It's like you're fighting your own sister or your own brother, So kind of like that, if you can understand what I mean. Symptoms may be limited to the skin, but more often lupus also causes internal problems such as joint pain. In severe cases, it can damage the heart, the kidneys, the lungs, and other vital organs. Although there is no cure or treatment that can minimize the damage, in my case, I'm currently, and this was, like I said, this was a while back that I wrote this. I was just speaking of my story at an event one day. So I'm no longer on prednisone, but I just want to tell you how this story went. In my case, I was currently taking 2,000. I'm sorry, I am still taking $2,000. Ugh, come on, money, come on. Did I just claim that money? Well, thank you in advance, Lord. In my case, I'm currently and I am still taking 2,000 milligrams of Celsip daily. Okay, that's true, but I'm no longer taking 40 milligrams of prednisone. And it says God is able. Also, it says, I want to speak on that. I have been on prednisone for a long time, and that's how I gained most of my weight. But prednisone is a love-hate type of medication, if you know what I mean. You love it, you hate it. You love it, you hate it, because to be honest, it'll help with that extreme pain. It'll help with that breathing. The prednisone just does some wonders. What black women should know about lupus. And again, I'm not singling anyone out. This is just an event that I was asked to speak at a while back, and I'm just sharing some of my notes with you all. Lupus is a serious health problem that affects mainly young women. The disease often starts between the age of 15 and 45. People of all races may get lupus. However, lupus is 3 times more common in black women than in white women. The cause of lupus, it is unknown of what causes the immune system to become overactive. In some people, lupus become active after exposed to sunlight or certain medications. 3 types of lupus. SLE, most serious. Affects many parts of the body. 2, discoid, skin rashes. And 3, drug-induced, which is certain medications and things like that. And the SLE, I don't want to get any misunderstanding about that, because I jumped right into the discoid. But the SLE is the one that start, to get to those organs. And my lungs were attacked. And although it may seem bad and everything with me needing a double lung transplant, but I thank God that He kept me in my other organs safe as I go through this journey, because it could have been worse than what it is. Could have been worse. So we serve a mighty, mighty good God. Some of the questions that I've been asked at some of my events that I've been called to speak on, can you catch lupus from someone else? No, lupus is not catching. You can't give it to someone else. Also, it is not a form of cancer. It is not AIDS or HIV. If a relative of a lupus patient develops any signs of lupus, she or he should see a doctor. Signs of lupus: red rash or color change on the face, often in the shape of a butterfly, across the bridge of the nose of the cheeks. So that's how we get the butterfly, and lupus is represented by the butterfly, is because of the butterfly shape that will go across your nose. And it's mainly noticed in lighter people with a lighter text tone and things like that. Now we have, oops, sorry guys. One other thing. Now, lupus can be like hereditary, so I don't mean that when I was saying catchy, I meant like being around someone, because you got some people, when you come around and they think, oh, I'm going to catch something, no, go on somewhere now, Miss Bougie. You ain't finna get nothing from this oxygen. But I'm serious, though. Anyways, matter of fact, they can do more harm to us than we can do to them. Okay. Other signs: painful or swollen joints. Oh my God. That's so true. chest pain with breathing issues, unusual loss of hair, I can agree, pale or purple fingernails or toes from cold or stress, sensitivity to the sun, and low blood count. This is a fact. Lupus is a serious autoimmune disease affecting 5 million people globally. And that was during the time that I wrote this. So we just want to keep our lupus in prayer, and we want to make sure that we reach out to each other, even if it's just a hello, hey, how you doing, or something like that, and try to just encourage each and every one that's going through anything, these lupus issues or any type of issues that you may be going through. Now, I just want to go over some things about the foods that we eat with our lupus. And I just want to let you all know, and I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way, because most of us are adults, and you kind of eat what you eat. And, and if you're adults, we can't tell a person what to eat. But I do get a lot of people asking me, and not just on my YouTube, about different things to eat. And I'm not a doctor or a nurse, so I cannot tell you what to eat, and I cannot present it to you in that way. But you can always check with your doctor or your medical care professional. But foods to avoid eating with lupus is the red meats and things like that. Anything that's loaded with sugar, sodas, a bunch of candy, all of that stuff is just going to have you blowed up with inflammation inside of your body. I cut back off that a long time ago. And then if I do slip up and have it, I'm not used to having it, so it's just a little bit here and a little bit there. So, you can treat yourself every now and then, but let's try not to make a habit of it, or let's try to wean ourselves away from it, and that will help with a lot of the pain, ladies and gentlemen. Try eating fish, baked or grilled. Salmon, shrimp is good, especially for the protein. Red meats, and the best type of protein that I would say, well, I can't really say the best, but I've had a lot of fish in my time for protein, boiled eggs, peanuts. You can use the whey protein, etc., etc. It's for the protein. You guys may have some other input on that. Less processed foods. Less processed foods. The processed foods, they're going to say no salt, but they're packed with salt because they got to pack it in order to keep that taste in there. So be careful with those, please. And skip out on the alcohol. If you just have to drink and have some wine, because I love my wine, you want to narrow it down. You don't want to overdo it, because it causes flare-ups, and it causes that inflammation, and it's terrible. The inflammation is terrible. Yes, it is. And certain foods that you can eat that will help your situation, fresh fruits and veggies, whole grain, moderate veggies, greens, poultry and fish. I think I might have said that already, but I just want to make sure that you're getting those greens in. And then you want to have something that's rich in calcium as well, which I made a little list for that. And some of the things that I came up with was some foods that's rich in calcium is yogurt, almonds, whey protein, leafy greens, okra, cabbage, sardines. Some of my vitamins that I use, vitamin E, zinc, vitamin A, and the V vitamins can increase the ability to absorb iron and is a good source of antioxidants. Add ACV vinegar, well, apple cider vinegar, for you don't know, to a glass of warm water. You can drink 2 to 3 glasses of that a day, and it actually helps cut some of the fat out as well. We'll like that, huh? And so that's about it for tonight, guys. And to all my butterflies. Oh, I just want to add one more thing in before I go. It's always good to do some type of exercise with the lupus, because you'll start to feel a little better, believe it or not. Laying down with pain, it feels like you just want to lay there. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, if you can make it out of that bed, but even if you can't make it out the house, you can walk around in your house for a certain amount of minutes from front to back, just a few times a day, just to get yourself up and out. Get those bones to moving, get those muscles to moving, and I guarantee you, you'll feel better, because I know how it feels to be in pain. Yes, I do. This is not my first surgery, and I definitely don't think it's the last. So just pay attention to what we put in our bodies. Let's drink lots and lots of water, green teas, and things like that. And I want you all to have a very lovely day, and sending a great shout out to all my Lupus. And I love you all, love you all, love y'all. And remember, Sha will win. Hashtag lunch for Sha. And one shout out to my girl Asha. Rest in peace.